Today, we're going to be over the top hidden goal games, hidden gems. So without any further ado, let's get on with the video. Coming in at number 1. Well, everyone should already know what the number 1 goal game is, Rogal. So as I said, you should know what Rogal is, but if you don't know what Rogal is, it is the best goal game by far. Like, it takes the basic concept of normal games and just blow it out the window. Rogal is actually one of my favorites because it depends on RC and it really also gives out monthly codes for you to get RC. Now while it's hard to start off, they have added like some new things for new players ever since, like back in the last year when it was hard for players to start out, and so they don't just have to keep grinding, they also have a whole bunch of good passes for players to like buy and enjoy. Now, you don't have to buy it if you don't want it, but it most definitely recommended that you do buy it. Like, this game is so good. Like, IBM play it super shift, or you play it like everyone. Like, if you basically do Roblox coding videos, this is the game to play that I will get you like a lot of videos, and I mean like a lot, and it's super good. But I promise you, as hard as this game seems, it is not as hard or complicated as you might think it is. It's basically like a farming game based on the series that I'm pretty sure that you already know. I'm pretty sure most of these are a farming game based on the series anyways. So without any further ado, let's get on with the next one. Coming in at number 2 is Project Goal. Now Project Goal might have some things around it, but similar to Rogue, it's basically a farming game based on the anime series that it's a free RPG game that you can play with your friends. Now the only thing I say like it has some drama surrounding it is basically they saying that they stole their models or whatever, and somebody came out with an exposed video saying the Project Goals stole their mods, but even if they stole their models, it was from an unpopular game that a lot of people started creating. But at the same time, when they showed like how they made the model and showed how like now they're showing like on live stream and on their Discord live stream that they're making their models from scratch. Now you can join and watch, but it's pretty boring of how they're making their models now because of at first, it was like a good process, but then now they're just like taking long and procrastinating and all that. So a lot of people just don't got time for that, but it still ranks pretty highly seeing how it matches like Rogue. Like Rogue was number 1 no matter what, but Project Goal is like number 2. Like out of all these games, I rate it pretty high, and it's not bad that it's number 2. Just if it didn't have the drama, it will probably match up to Real Goal. And Rogal had a bigger fan base and bigger player count and bigger likes following and all of that. Next up on the list is Goal's Bloody Night. So similar to the previous other 2 games that we have mentioned before, Goal's Bloody Night is actually a co-op one, and yeah, it's basically co-op. It's like Rogue or basically Project Cool, but the only difference is you can explore with a friend. It's like way better to have a friend with you than playing this game solo. So if you have any friends or groups or any of that you want to play this game with, this is definitely the game. Now you can get like starter weapons from like spins or whatever, use codes, and just like in general, it's like one of them co-op games that you really want to play with your friend. Now I have done a little bit of researching into this game, and they were supposed to upgrade and like they were supposed to make their game like way better. And while the game is like successful now, the way it could have been way better is like if when their managers like scriptures didn't quit, and then they would have way more stuff and things that they could have added that they can't add right now, or that they were gonna add in the past but they didn't add because somebody had quit. Now what? They have a better team and better like scripture. They still won't add it due to the fact that they don't want to mess up any games or mess up any of the concepts. But when it first started out, it was supposed to have like unlimited spins or whatever. But then they added not to do that. They also supposed to have like a bunch of other passes, but just due to the fact that the game is popular, how is it? And they didn't want to make any like normal changes unless the people wanted it. So that's why they're keeping the game the exact same.